We're on Shabbat Parak Yud Aleph Mishnah Gimel. We're going to continue discussing issues related to transferring from Reshut to Reshut, and here we're going to talk about in Reshut HaRabim itself. Those are the halacha that if you're Zorek Arba Amod, if you not Zorek, but let's say you transfer something Arba Amod in Reshut HaRabim. So if you're in Reshut HaRabim, you're in this lovely field, and you pick up a rock and you carry it 4 Amod, about 6 feet. That's an Isur D'Oraita. And the Gemara says, Gemara Gemirilan. We have a Masora, we have a tradition. This is the way it is. Arba Amot in Reshut HaRabim. But what happens if I throw something Arba Amot in Reshut HaRabim? So I take a rock and I throw it. Same thing. Okay, you're Chayab. Our Mishnah is a different case. Hazarek Arba Amot Bakotel. But let's say you throw something Arba Amot, 4 Amot, and then it hits the wall and it sticks to the wall. So the Mishnah says, Lemala me'asarat tvachim. If it sticks higher than 10 tfachim, remember when we learned in New York City, above, let's say this wall, 10 tfachim here, and sticks to the wall here. Remember we learned that 10 tfachim, above 10 tfachim, is not considered Reshut HaRabim. Above 10 tfachim is called Makom Tur. It's the exempt area. So if it sticks above the 10 tfachim, then Kizorek Ba'avir. It's as if you threw it in the air. Okay, and therefore you're patur, because above 10 tfachim, as we said, is makom patur. But lemata me'asar tfachim, if it's below 10 tfachim, then it's gezorek ba'aretz. Okay, if you stick it down here, then it's as if zorek ba'aretz. Then it's as if you threw it on the ground, and you're chayab. Mishnah continues. Hazorek ba'arba amot ba'aretz arba amot chayab. If I throw something on the ground, Arba Amod, you're Chayab. Now, isn't that obvious? So the Bartanura, all the Mefarshim quote the Gemara says, if you threw something from this rock to here, it's, let's say, 6 feet, I don't know, it's exactly Arba Amod. And the rock sticks here, and the example that they give is a Dveila. A Dveila is a cake, a round cake of figs. So the fig cake sticks here. It's all theoretical. I don't know anybody would throw a fig cake at a wall. But anyway, you threw it, and it's stuck here. But from here to here is exactly 4 amot, and if I included the width of the fig cake, it would be less than 4 amot. So the Gemara says, no, you're still chayav, because the fig cake doesn't count. If you want to know more, look in the Gemara. Zarak letoch arba amot. Vinit galgel chutz arba amot. Let's say I intended to throw it 3 amot, and then it rolled outside of 4 amot. So therefore, I intended to throw it less than the chiyuv d'oraita, but it went the entire chiyuv d'oraita, patur. In that case, I'm exempt. Why? I'm patur. It's asur, obviously, but patur. Sharei lo nitkaven lisvika shel chiyuv. My intention wasn't a prohibited action mid'oraita. So from man chayav. But chutz la'arba amot, if I threw it outside of arba amot, v'nit galgel letoch arba amot. Let's go back to my field. I threw a ball 10 feet, and then it rolled back to 3 feet away from me. So in that case, the Mishnah says chayav. In that case, I'm chayav. I only threw it in the end. I only threw it 3 feet. The Bartanura says, it rested for a bit outside of Arba Amot, 10 feet before Kodem Shigal Galifnim. He says if it didn't rest at all, the Bartanura felt that if I threw it 10 feet, and then and it came back right away, then I never really threw it 10 feet at all. That's actually, I'm pretty ssure the Kahati says it's a machloket rishonim. Okay, let me see. I just want to check the Kahati. He says it's a machloket. Yeah, the Kahati says the Rambam holds like the Bartanura, if it didn't rest at all, based on the Gemara. Some say, he quotes Rashi, he says that even if it didn't rest on anything, but it stopped in the air a little bit by the wind, and then it rolled back, you're chayav. I don't know, you have to look it up in the Gemara if you really want to know the halachot of rolling balls in Reshut HaRabim if you threw it too far. We'll stop here. If you have any comments or questions, as always, feel free to email me at rspolter@gmail.com, and we'll dedicate to learning the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.